wage bill can go up, down.
Chair.
Yes.
I would hate to take you back, but this matter of VCD teachers, you know, Mūrang'A is doing so well under this county government, and this is everybody is aware. But we have a grey area in this ECD teachers, Chair, and I know many counties are coming to benchmark in Mūrang'A, but could we then also benchmark with Nyeri? Because Nyeri has been able to employ ECD teachers on permanent and pensionable basis. So we are doing so well in everything else. But this ECD teachers matter Chair, most of the complaints that I get about the county is about this ECD teachers. So we still need to be innovative, Governor, and see. Yes, we understand that you're pressed with this, of course, excessive percentage of the amounts spent on wages and salaries. But we cannot continue. I don't know what we are going to do, but we cannot continue having these teachers on any other, basis of contract other than permanent and pensionable, Chair. So I don't know what will happen, because of course I know there is natural attrition every year with every other county and department. I don't know whether we can hold, engaging more employees in other areas, but the county must be innovative, because this is something, Governor, that we must do, because it's very pressing, Chair, and because other counties have done it, as they come to benchmark with us on other areas, can we also consult and see, benchmark and see exactly what Kahiga is doing? With all his weaknesses, he has been able to pay, to engage ECD teachers on permanent and pensionable basis.
So that is data for when?
Even last year.
Last year.
Last year.
Because in 2021, we made noise on Nyeri.
Reports from there are query, yes.
It was a query that they were paying teachers as low as 8,000.
No, now it stands at 25,000.
It was a query in this.
If my sources are right,
okay,
at 25,000 for the list paid.
Okay.
So I think we may need to know what we can do about
Chair, can I just add so that we can conclude through you, Chair? I think there was some reports table about human resource audit in counties. I don't know whether OAG can say something as Governor with your indulgence. Maybe the OAG.
Chairman, the report was tabled and is due to be discussed in this committee. Hopefully, maybe the committee can make a decision to start considering those reports.
I think we should consider, I direct that the Mūrang'A County Executive should appear on that matter of human resource, so that we can delve. So Secretariat make appropriate arrangements as we begin the new year, Governor. So that matter falls there and rests there. Let's move to the next. The next issue was on the interest. We have this. So the next issue, Cherono.
Thank you, Chair. The next issue was the issue on construction of septic tank at Mūrang'A Level 4 Hospital.
So did you visit this? Have you visited this project?
Chair, we are doing the current audit, and we will be able to check which part of the assignment for this current audit.
Governor, what happened to this 1.8 million construction of septic tank at Mūrang'A Hospital?
Yes, I think we have remedied. It's now okay.
Where are the photos? You have said photos of the current state awaiting physical verification. Which annex? Where is, I'm told the MCA is here, my good friends. Sorry, I was not there early enough. Is that name?
It was in the progress of renovation.
The progress of renovation?
Yes.
So, Governor, as I yield back to the chair, where are the photos? So when were you last there? Sorry, Mheshimiwa, when were you last there? Do you have your clerk around or a clerk from the county assembly or any committee?
No.
But Mūrang'A is very near. It's only 40 minutes. So when were you there? This year or last year?
This year,
This year.
yes.
So renovation was ongoing. To the governor, as I yield back to the chair. Governor, where are the photos?
Yes, we are sorry, they were not annexed to the response to the Senate, but they were next to the responses to the auditor, and I have them here, unless,
Maybe with the indulgence of the chair, you can table. Is it on the phone or
no, here,
physically?
physically,
Oh.
yeah.
So maybe you can table the clerk and give it to the chair, we see. So is it now complete or is it still overflowing with waste?
It's okay now, Chair.
It's okay. I yield back to the chair on the issue of septic tank at Maragua level 4. That was what, 1.8 million.
So I think we can
I
keep
think they are
that.
saying it's complete. They have tabled the pictures.
Okay.
He's saying they didn't attach. But OAG, did you see those photos?
Chair, we never saw those photos. They were not part of the responses.
But the governor is saying he gave you those annexures.
Yeah.
The photos are not there.
But the photos are not
They are
there.
going up to number 5, audio 5. There is, and they have top of
Okay, maybe you can give it in view. I think the
We
next.
can keep it in view so that in the ongoing audits you can. Yes. All right.
Oh, it's called Mavai.
Bye.
See fire. It's Mavai.
Okay, auditor. Bullet point 5, paragraph 5.
Thank you. The next issue was on project complete but not in use. That was Mabai dispensary.
Yes, Governor.
Yes, the department had first budgeted for the first phase of infrastructure works due to resources scarcity. There's a second phase that was advertised and awarded, and more work is being done so that the facility becomes truly usable.
Yes, auditor, how is it now?
Chair, as per the responses, they are yet to be used because of the budgetary issues.
We're talking about, Governor, scarcity of resources. How much do you require to start using that facility?
Yes, it's just another 1 million. You know, Chair, maybe to give you context is that at times we'll do a project to be finished. The auditor will come, he will see something finished. He will then say it's not in use, but actually there'll be maybe at phase 2. A phase 2 will be like maybe a new ablution block, maybe a new fencing. So the point is now that's it. So the auditor might think it is actually complete, but there will be some new alterations that the county may want to do to make it more usable. And therefore, that's the point we were saying.
No, Governor, you need just to explain during the time of audit that it is complete, but it's not in use because it's required to have maybe a toilet and so on.
Yeah, I think
Remember
that's,
that explanation should really suffice.
yeah. Although also, Chair, just to be candid, there, because I know my senator is here and he might have had some problems here and there. There are some dispensaries that we have built that required staff, but because of this problem of wage bill, we had not factored in those staff, and we have now recruited. We are doing some new recruitments. We hope once those new people come in, particularly the clinical officers, and they occupy these dispensaries, they will also be activated. That includes Mafai dispensary in Gatanga. It includes Kiawambeu in Kiharu, Mbiri Ward. It also includes Kigumo, Karinga dispensary. There is also in Madioya a new hospital called Nyakianga. So the point is, there's also a small element of staff that we are currently recruiting in will help us deal with this issue. As we had stated, yes, we froze employment except in medical field. Thank you, Chair.
Except for the essential services, and we said ECDs are also essential services and VTCs. So I think auditor will keep that issue in view in the subsequent audits. Now we have the other one would be failure to remit balances from ASDSP2 accounts to the National Program account. Auditor, what is still outstanding in that query?
Chair, they have explained that they have closed the account, but we are yet to see the letter of closure by the bank.
Governor?
Chair, Annex Chair 5A is a SPA closing letter.
Auditor, have you seen that document? Annex 5A?
And also 5B, the minutes of the County Treasury Advisory Committee.
Auditor, you said you engaged with the governor. Have you seen those letters? In Annex 5A?
Chair, what is evidence is just one account, but there's an account which is not yet closed.
That is closed.
Yes.
There are others not closed, Governor. Why are you saying the accounts have been closed and yet the audit is not satisfied that they're closed?
Chair, when you look at Annex Chair 5A, the second document there, we believe this ought to be sufficient, but we can be guided on what else we can do, Chair.
Is it one account or many accounts, Auditor? Because you are saying some have been closed, some are not closed.
Yes, Chair, they have talked of they are in the process of closing the bank account at the CPK. And they are, that account specifically of account number 125 556 11 464, the executive has explained that they're in the process of closing the account.
Governor, are the accounts closed or you are in the process of closing them?
Chair, if I had the auditor, I think he's making a point. He's talking of CBK.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that one we agree. We will do a letter within 1 week to close the CBK.
Even in the minutes, you are indicating that the accounts that are yet to be closed.
The CBK one, yes, we can. That's we agree. We need to do something about it.
So when are you closing them so that we get some timeline?
Chair, within a week.
Within a week, all those accounts will be closed. Audit, I think we don't need to belabor on that. Let's have the accounts closed. Okay. We go to the report on effectiveness of internal controls, risk management, and governance. Conclusion. Lack of asset disposal plan. Auditor, do you have it now?
Chair, we are yet to get the disposal plan.
Governor,
Chair, allow me to say something off this response. And the truth is, I've been urging my officers to have a disposal plan, which is also to our own interest because we will make some money out of some assets we will dispose. But the procurement office has been saying they need evaluation. So for the longest of period, Mūrang'A did not have a valuer, a registered valuer. I think it had one, but we didn't have a director of evaluation. So he came in just about 6 months or so, and he was also the one doing the evaluation role. So he has given us a promise to give us the values of these assets within the next 3 months so that we can be able to sell these assets. So Chair, give us 3 months. We will have come up with a disposal plan, which we agree with the auditor. It is the right thing to do because it's also a possible way for us to make some extra money. Thank you, Chair.
yes, Auditor, is that explanation okay to mitigate on this?
Yes, Chairs, because there is a procedure for them to come up with that disposal plan. Their concern is they might end up undervaluing. So I think that it's okay, but as we are saying, some assets are yet to be disposed. So long as they undertake that procedure of being cautious for purposes of getting the value for the assets they are supposed to dispose. Thank you.
Yeah, and I think this is a cross-cutting issue across the counties. Most of them don't have disposal plans. You have many vehicles just there being degraded. We don't know why. And I know later on they'll be sold for a song. So let's have that disposal plan so that if there's any money that can be raised, as you say, Governor, from the sale of the assets, then that money can be acquired.
Chair,
Yes.
I know this committee has a lot of powers and which you can help the counties. Yes, we may dispose assets, but I have no doubt that there'll be a large bulk of assets that we don't have legal way of selling them. The ones that the title or the ownership document remains with the national government. There are so many vehicles belonging to the national governments that were ceded to us that are yet change of ownership to be effected. So we ask the committee also to help push ITGRC, national government institution, to surrender ownership documents to us to enable us dispose some of those things. Thank you.